And we got our sleep. Good morning. Well, basically it looks the same all the time, but good morning, Forgotten City. So I believe we need to talk to Brol, the scholar. So let's come over here, see if we can find him. Are you Brol?
Hello, neighbor. Made any exciting new discoveries?
So, we got all kinds of stuff. So what's your story?
My story? What a strange question. You presuppose that my life is a simple linear sequence of events which can be summed up in a verbal narrative? Well, that's nonsense, of course. First, most of it was so long ago I barely remember. Second, you would have to assume that the account I give you is biased heavily in my favor, and is therefore quite unreliable. And finally, my story is really much less interesting than this mysterious place. Now, do you have any sensible questions, or can I get back to work?
Yeah, none at all. You know, on second thought, never mind.
Yes, alright. Was there something else?
So, do you know a way out of here?
Now that's an interesting question. I personally don't know any way out, no. However, I have a theory. It's more of a hypothesis, really. My thinking is that if there was a way out of here, the dwarves who built this place must have known about it.
There we go, now we're getting somewhere. But the dwarves disappeared ages ago.
True, but we can learn all sorts of things about them from what they left behind. Inscriptions, architecture, relics, statues. And while I've discovered many things here, there are some parts of the city I haven't been able to get to. I'm most interested in the palace, above the lake. Unfortunately, it's sealed up tight. Only one man ever managed to enter, and he never came out. That was Narnabas, and we haven't heard from him in years. Strange fellow. I believe he was looking for the secrets of the dwarves too. If you could find a way in there, I'm sure it would tell us a great deal about this place. Who knows what secrets we could uncover?
Okay, abandoned palace, another option. Basically, everything's optional. You could just try to jump to the end. Let's see. Know anything about time travel?
Time travel? You know, as it happens, I do. It was a great obsession of mine for years after my wife passed. I thought if I could go back, I gave up on that idea a long time ago. But recently the Jarl has asked to see my research notes. How strange that you should now take an interest too. Can I ask what the nature of your interest is in this unusual subject?
Well, yeah. I've traveled here from the future and I want to go back.
I don't quite know what to say to that. How can I put this charitably? Perhaps you're tired and emotional and need some rest. But I always enjoy discussing my theories with a receptive mind, so I'll humor you. What did you want to ask?
So, if you traveled to the past, how would you return to the present?
For argument's sake, if you found yourself in that position, you'd have only two options. To live out your days in the past, or force a paradox. A paradox, you see, would involve changing the past so as to prevent the events which caused you to travel back in time in the first place. But you'd be taking a big risk by doing that. Who knows what the consequences would be? Some say that whatever you do, it will lead you right back to the future that took you back in time in the first place. An eternal loop, if you will. But me, I believe that creating a paradox should fling you back to your original time, having changed the past for you and everyone else.
Okay, how would I create a paradox?
Well, let's say for argument's sake that you really have traveled here from the future. You could create a paradox in a few different ways. Essentially, you could do anything that would remove your means or motivation to return to the past. For example, You came here to achieve some goal. Achieving that goal would mean you will never have been motivated to come here. A paradox. Or, if the thing that allowed you to travel back in time is still here, as a past version of itself, you could simply destroy it, I suppose. That would mean, of course, that you will never have been able to travel back in time. Another paradox. But doing so could have terrible consequences. But if you really are from the future, as unlikely as that is, telling me or anybody else what happens next could have disastrous consequences too. I think it's best if we talk about something else.
Indeed. Okay, glowing orb, I know what that is. It's basically their sun. Tell me about the laws here, just don't steal and kill. But for now, I'll be going now.
Very well. Come back if you think of any questions about something you discover.
Will do. All right. So we talked to Brol. Find a way into the abandoned palace. Sounds like it's going to be our next objective. All right, so basically that's it right up there. Just go check it out. You know, just to confirm everything's on the up and up with no one being able to get in and all that. You there, warrior man.
What do you want?
Ah, sorry. So, that shiny dwarven armor you're wearing.
What about it?
I'd like to buy it from you.
It's not for sale.
Okay, well, are there any others like it?
Nope. This is the only one like it in the whole city.
All right. Well, I want it.
Oh, well, in that case, you still can't have it. Let me be clear. The only way you'll get this armor is if you peel it from my corpse.
Fair enough. I'll be going now.
Uh-huh.
All right, so this looks like it's the way in to the abandoned palace. Okay. I remember a little bit of this part. Not all of it, but a little bit. Let's come on through here. Hey, we'll just go through the door, right? Right? Nope, doesn't open. There's a body with some gontels. Okay, so how could we ever get past that without a key? I could do some jumping. Nope. I could do some jumping if I knew how to jump. Take some septims while I'm here. Nah. Okay. Got it this time. First try, right? Right. Okay. Oh, that's close. Oh, that's close. Swing around. Swing around. Boom. Oh, no. There we go. Boom. 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 There we go. All right. We found a way in. It's the abandoned palace. Let's just jump down on this. This. Immaculate dwarven gontels. Makes wearer immune from radiation when worn as a complete set. Talk to an expert about immaculate dwarven armor. Okay. We'll get around to that. A dwarven sword. Gyro. Hero. Just a dwarven helmet, not an immaculate one, but a dwarven helmet. Masterlock, eh? Okay. We know roughly where it is. Ooh, very close. Whoosh. All right. Let's see. We got the Unrelenting Force, Chain Lightning. Got our go-tos. So I can hear those skeletons. A display case. Depleting. Deadly aversion to frost. I'll take that. Leave the rest for now. Let's just keep moving. Another master. All right. Oof. Close. Ah. Okay, so it's not quite down that far. Somewhere around here. Whoosh. Burnt horror. Dead. Some sort of scroll? No. Whoosh. Calm. Okay. Dwarven War Axe. Another scroll. Okay, I'm not too concerned with scrolls. Yep, just another one. Crispy. Oh. Okay. It's regular armor. Ring. Septum. So if... This is one of the things I didn't do last time. So as far as the armor, there's something specific about the armor. So I'm not going to spoil it, but I'm going to say there's something about it. Last time I didn't really dive into it. That was kind of the main thing I didn't do. So if we need to come back and get armor to somehow make it immaculate, we will. But for right now... Solgim? Yeah. For right now, we're not going to. Not gonna do it. Just one arrow. Dagger. Okay. So let's see what's behind door number 1. Another master. Okay. Okay, so it's a little further down. Okay, a little bit up from there. All right. Whoosh. Okay. I want to say that there's something in here. I mean, obviously there's something in here, but like... can't quite remember it. I'll take that. I'll take anything. It's valuable, so I'll at least take it for that aspect of it. Nothing there, thank you very much. Let's keep going. Another master. Whew. Okay. Let's back up a little bit. Really? Interesting. Okay, so this one's being a bit more specific. All right. Okay, come on, Locks. We know how this works. We're friends, right? Whoosh, there we go. Just Just had to sweet talk it a little bit. Okay. Oh. Mace of some kind. Okay, that goes back outside. I think something happens. Little dig site. All right, do this real quick. Okay. Just look around. Okay, accept him. Boom. Arnabus. Found him. Dark common clothes. Some fine clothes. So sure enough, appears to have died. There's his journal. Okay. Tapping into strange energy in this place, I've achieved what no other necromancer in history ever dreamed: a mass resurrection. 24 corpses, maybe. More, or 24 corpses, maybe more. Brought to life by a single spell. Consider for a moment the raw, terrifying power in that. Oh, I see the end of it. Hear my dark beauties coming for me, clamoring on the final lock gate, determined that I join them on the other side. It is time I join them. Arnabus the Great. P.S. Look behind you. Yep. I knew there was something here. Conjuration robes, no thanks. Alright, so Arnabus did a bunch of necromancy. More dwarvens. Lure him. Potentially, like, lure him over here. Boom. I remember that fight being a lot more difficult with Joey. Then again, we were a really low level coming through here. If I remember correctly. Another. Okay. Alright, that goes back down. Ooh, dwarven bow. Enchanted too. Nice. Okay. That seemed like it was moving a bit. Alright, never mind. Close. Get really close. Okay, so not... So it's just right around here. Whoosh. There we go. Alright, so this goes back outside. So let's see. Maybe there's something here. Nope. Nope. Okay. Okay. Okay, so we at least found out what happened to him. But is there anything else? Let's read that journal. Let's see. Leap from the balcony to the... Okay, such my power that my greatest achievement, transcending even my own wildest expectations, has forced me into this corner. You may ask, what kind of summoner cannot even summon the courage to leap from the balcony in the lake below? Afraid of heights I may be, but you will never find a man calmer in the face of death than I, for it is only in death that I may perform my greatest ever feat, self-resurrection. Okay. Actually, is there any other pages? Nope, okay. So he mentions the resurrection, obviously. Jumping from the balcony to the lake below. We'll give that a shot. Let's, we've explored a good portion. We need to check around in here, see if maybe we can get to here too, before I go jumping off any balconies. So, let's continue on. Barricade. Alright, let's come on down this way. Check our map again. Okay. I think this may take us back to the early area. Yeah. So we killed this guy because we came through here. Okay. So now, let's check out these places. Double kill. Stream healing, yes. Okay. No, thank you. Potato moonshine. Poison? Sure, just in case. Or it's something. Sounds like it's over here. All these burnt corpses. Let's just have a little looky-loo, yep. Boom. Oh. Okay. No. Okay, we'll save you for here in just a second. Alright. Myth of the Dwarves' Law. And a burnt corpse. Let's read. Depart from our custom. For their attempts at lawmaking, oppressive and overreaching, they deserve our contempt. Cold sweat, fearing some sort of accidental transgression. Yep. For the neighbor, that you need not to be afraid, for the dwarves' law is a great deception, and I will prove it to you. Let me begin by dismissing each of the counter-arguments you may raise. Logically unsound, be completely confident our translations are accurate. Makes sense. With all due respect to our scholars, we believe they say many will suffer for one's mistakes. What shades of meaning are lost in translation? What's described does not make it true. Let's see. I'm just gonna skim through some of this here. Feel free to pause if you'd like to read it yourself. It was I who discovered their charred remains. It was I who collected them, placed them in a handcart, wheeled them into this palace, and laid them to rest in the tomb beneath us. Okay. Who is to say there was not simply an attack by some demented mage skilled in the art of destruction magic? Hey, how nice that we're here. Like, fair, there's only one way for me to prove to you. Action. Friends, I apologize in advance for this, but one day you will see this moment as a turning point in our people's history. Let us see once and for all if the dwarves' law is real, as I strike one of you with my fist. And then there's nothing else. The dwarves is real. Okay, how else? Alright, so there's one little area back here. looks like. Okay, now is there a way back over there? Like, actually. So far it doesn't seem like it. But I think that should basically be it. But then there's all this. Yeah, there's gotta be something. But what? What am I missing? Maybe there's an upstairs kind of thing for these. Or downstairs even. Nope, that's just gonna take us back around to the underneath. Okay. Nope. But don't necessarily need to ignore it. Let's just confirm first. Ah, this is the other side of this particular bit of business. All right, there's 4 somethings underneath there. Ooh, that's a triple. That was a triple, at least. Come on, show yourself. I'm right here. Come on. Okay. Axe. Axe. Probably just axes on the rest, I would imagine. Oh. Let's double check. Ooh, that was a quad. Quad feed. Little septum, sure. Alright. So we got this area explored. Is it balcony jumping time? Potentially? Ingots. Okay. Gem. Okay. Just real quick. Just make sure there's not some other... like this. Okay. Sure. You can hear them. Save. Back up. All right. More septums, thank you. Ooh, something. Heard that axe pull. Can't fool me. Maybe there's something in one of these coffins somewhere. Oh, something hit us. Right, okay. Is it just the one? Looks like it. Some interesting looking reading materials back over that way. Alright. So far, so good. Pointing over this way, so I'm at least gonna look. Okay. Nope. before, check this thing out. Little save. A necromancer's journal. Curse it! Logbook containing all my experiments from the last 3 years has gone up in smoke. One of my subjects, flailing about clumsily as they do, knocked it into the fire. All those years of meticulous, painstaking work for nothing! There is no way I'm going through that again. I'll need to try something more creative if I'm to get the dead to tell me the secrets of this place. Why did these people always die in waves, several years apart? Why were they always burnt to death? What was killing them? I'm going to try to amplify my resurrection spell by tapping the strange dwarven energy source directly upstairs. Perhaps that will loosen their tongues. Great, that just knocked like all the books and stuff. Oh, somewhere. Soul gem fragment. Okay. For the sake of me looking around, I'm gonna clip so I can at least get like a underneath view. So we got soul gem stuff. Where did the book was raised zombie, which we already know. Fairly certain there was like another book. Thinking maybe it got blown to who knows where. Okay. Just give it a look. Just a real quick search. Okay. I don't see it. So. Does this fire actually hurt us, or are we just hitting and clipping into something is the question. Alright. Hello? Chesty. Whoosh. Not bad. Not bad at all. Alrighty. So now, let's make our way upstairs. We get to jumping off of this balcony. Okay. But I think we've basically got everything. Like, looked through, cleared. Seems like it. Okay. So now, back upstairs. Let me get a little drinky drink. There we go. I think a bit of apage too. Right. Better already. So they said the energy upstairs. Also about jumping off. Mysteries, puzzles abound. Bit of clippy-doo there. Alright. So let's see if we can jump off to the lake below. Oh! Did not mean to roll. So let's just reload that autosave from coming out the door. You're dumb. All right. So I see potential ways to jump off. I'm trying to think if we did this last time and you just couldn't do it. But like down there, That could be something. Because it seems like that's like a little ruin of sorts, like right there. Okay. Give it the old save. Sunken house. Cave that requires a key. Okay. Oh. Alright, let's surface. Alright, we're good. We're good. So let's see. Don't see anything. Oh, hello? Not too shabby. As far as value goes. Alright, so we took the plunge into the water. Nothing seemed to happen. Other than, you know, there's a sunken house, something that leads to a cave, chest, the shrooms. Don't see anything really over here.
Can I help you with something?
You know, a way out of here?
So my wife disappears a couple of weeks ago, and now everybody thinks I know a way out of here. I wish you idiots would just leave me alone.
Did Did your wife find a way to escape the city?
Well, she's not here anymore. That's all I know.
Well, I want to know where she went.
How should I know where she went? I woke up one morning and she was just gone. Didn't say goodbye, didn't take anything with her. And now you people won't stop harassing me, judging me, asking me questions like you think I had something to do with it. Well, I didn't. And nobody cares that I've lost my wife. They just love a bit of scandal, or to find out how they can get out of here too. You're all animals.
I think you're hiding something.
I swear, I didn't hurt her. I would never. I love her. And if I'd known she was leaving, I would have gone with her. I honestly don't know anything. I keep going over it in my head. Did someone kill her? Surely that would have broken the dwarves' law. Maybe she went wandering into the underground tunnels, or into the palace, and never found her way out. But why would she leave in the night?
Was she involved with someone else?
Not that it's any of your business, but no, I don't think so. She was loyal, I think. She used to write me love letters. I still have one, somewhere. But even if she'd been seeing someone, she couldn't have kept it a secret in a place this small. Rustacia would have known about it for sure.
Okay, and what's your story?
I don't see why I should share it with you.
Fair enough. I'll be going now.
All right. Please, let me know if you hear anything about Maisie.
All right. So, you know, starting to unravel a few things here and there. Slowly but surely. All right, so what do we have here? Eastmar's house. Golvar's house. Fresh produce. Finery. Trader. Actually, yeah, let's see if we might be able to offload some items or gather some info.
Ah, there she is. Such a pretty thing.
So, what's your story?
My story? Well, my name is Degland, and I'm a merchant, yeah? But people say to me, Degland, they say, Degland, why are you a merchant? They find it surprising because I'm such an honest and trustworthy person. And sometimes you hear about your merchants who are, dishonest. Well, I say to those people, I'm not like them. My father used to say to me, Degland, you can't be like the others. You be a good boy. And I was, my friend. I was not only just a good boy. I was the best boy. The best boy now and the best merchant with the best prices for you.
Okay, no way out of here.
My friend, you're in luck. I actually do, but let's keep it down, eh? Don't want anyone else to hear, do we? But I'll be honest with you, my friend. I'm looking after you. There's a bit of a catch. See, it's only gonna work for one person, yeah. I've been keeping it to myself, thinking maybe I'll need it myself one day. But I'm a reasonable guy, yeah. I reckon I could be, what's the word, persuaded? Persuaded to give it away for, say, 1,000 gold coins?
Well, I'd like more information first.
My friend, I can tell you it involves magic. Very special and very rare magic. But I shouldn't say any more than that. I need to eat,
I mean, fair is fair. Isn't there some other way I can help you?
Well, I like you, so I'm gonna be honest with you. Business here, it's hard, Really hard. I'm doing it tough, yeah? And if I don't have the coin to pay the Jarl, then I lose my shop. I'm out in the cold. I have no money and no food, yeah? What I'm saying is, I need the money, my friend. That's all I need.
Okay, well, I got some coin to spare. Here's 1,000 coins.
Oh, good choice, my friend. You won't regret it. Oh, and if you do, no refunds. Not that it'll matter, because you'll be out of here in no time. And here it is. It's called an Elixir of Acrobatics. I got it from an alchemist in Morrowind years ago, and I've kept it with me just in case. And now it's all yours. Once you drink it, you'll be able to jump like a skeever on skooma. You should be able to leap up to the shaft at the entrance. Now go, my friend. Get out of here and be free.
I doubt it will work that easily. But let's test it. Let's save. Like that. Alright. Acrobatics, though, that takes people back. Temporarily makes the drinker a master acrobat. Okay, so far so good. Hey!
Ah, still here, I see. Did you drink your elixir yet?
Yeah, it didn't work.
I'm not surprised. It was just potato moonshine and a glob of spit for good measure. But don't be too hard on yourself. You're not the first sucker to fall for that old trick, and you won't be the last.
Well, hasn't your scam broken the dwarves' law?
Pfft. Looks like the dwarfs weren't too concerned about, what's the word? Enterprises like mine when they wrote their law. Tough luck, eh?
Well, I want my gold back.
I already told you, no refunds. It's my gold now, and there's nothing you can do about it. Gotta remember the dwarf's law, eh?
Well, how about you give me my gold before I slit your throat?
Hey, take it easy. You want to upset the dwarfs and get us all killed? Here's your money. Take it and get lost.
Thank you. Now, can we do business?
Hey, I don't want any more trouble.
I'll be going now.
Yeah, whatever.
Eh. You there, Fancy Pants.
Hello there.
Hello. So what's your story?
I'm Habik. I live out back with my wife, Miranda. We used to live in Solitude, but, we had to leave. Found this place by accident, like most. The Jarl needed someone to mind the store. So I volunteered. Doesn't make any money, of course. Not enough customers. The Jarl says he likes to keep us busy and out of trouble. But of course, he and all his cronies in the Citadel never seem to lift a finger.
And why did you leave Solitude?
Our son was working at my stables outside the city. He was alone when he had a visit from some Imperial, a cousin of the High King. This Imperial thought he'd just take one of the horses as a tithe. Guess he didn't think a 12-year-old boy was going to stop him. But Limar wouldn't stand for it. And as the thief rode off, my son managed to shoot an arrow into his shoulder. But I wasn't there at the time. I came back from the market to find my son's body, trampled in the dirt. It was... I can't begin to describe it. I was shattered. I went straight to Torig's court and demanded justice. But I guess that word doesn't mean much to an Imperial. Instead, he seized my stables and told me if I ever set foot in Solitude again, my wife and I would end up the same way as Limar. So we left. Wandered Skyrim for a while, and eventually wound up here. I was hoping this place would be better. I was wrong.
Well, if the Jarl's so unfair, why don't you overthrow him?
I wish it was that simple. But with the Dwarves' Law, everybody here is terrified of doing anything wrong, in case it gets us all killed. The Dwarves wrote, "The many shall suffer for the sins of the one." But we don't know what they meant by sin. Theft. Violence, probably. But maybe they meant all sorts of things, like dishonesty or disobedience to the Jarl. That's what Metellus would like us to think, anyway. So I could ignore his orders. Sure. I could even lead an uprising against him. Gods know most of us are sick of him, but I'd be risking the lives of everyone here, and I just don't want to be responsible for that. So here I am, running my shop. Could be worse.
Okay. Well, maybe the Dwarves' Law is just a ruse to ensure obedience.
Don't be a fool. That sort of dangerous talk could get us all killed. If you don't believe me, go and talk to Brol. Dunmer fellow. Can't miss him.
Well, sorry to hear about that. Let's talk about something else.
All right.
Do you know a way out of here?
No, I don't. But I'd wager that if anyone does know a way out, it's the Jarl. But of course, if he told anyone, he'd be ruling over an empty city. All right, thanks for stopping by.
Okay. So I think we should... It's starting to get nighttime. But maybe head back to Brol. Show him the book. So, let's head back over that way. We'll see you then.